Okay, guys, so today we're going to look at Common Core Standard 6.NS.2. And it says that we're going to divide multi-digit numbers using the standard algorithm. And we must do it fluently. So, because I know so many people have issues with long division, as you told me in the beginning of the school year, we're going to first look at estimating. We're going to estimate our quotient, and then I'm going to use a little jingle I came up with to help you remember the steps to dividing. Okay, so whenever I round or estimate, I like to look at the divisor first. So I'm going to round the divisor to 30. And then I'm going to round the dividend, which is 8,085, to 8,100, or 8,100. And the reason I round this to 8,100 rather than round it to 8,000 is because I know that 3 can go into 81 27 times. Which means 30 can go into 8,100 270 times. So this is going to help us to figure out if once we do our standard algorithm, if our answer is reasonable. Now, the song that I create, the little jingle, the little diddle, that will help you figure out or help you remember the steps to the standard algorithm is, it goes a little something like this. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. This is the way we learn long division. It's the standard algorithm. Listen, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So now we're going to use that song and help us actually do the standard algorithm and divide. So we're going to go back to the original problem, which is 33 divided by 8,085. So remember, the song is divide. So the first thing we're going to do is divide. How many times can 33 go into 8? We know that it cannot. How many times, or how many 33s are in 80? So with that part, we would have to do either we know what we can multiply mentally, or we would have to use what I call scrap space. So I know that 33 times 2 is 66. And I also know that 33 times 3 is 99. So that means the closest one would be the 66. Divide, which I did. How many times does 33 go in 80? Now it's time to multiply. 2 times 33 is 66. And now we subtract. So we already did divide, multiply, subtract. Okay, so now let's subtract. 10 minus 6, 4. 7 minus 6, 1. Now, the rest of the song, bring down. So we divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So are you seeing how the song is helping us? Okay. Now, we must repeat the song again. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. How many times, or how many 33s are in 148? Now, for this part, you're probably going to need your scrap space. 33 times, we know times 3 is 99. So let's look at 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. That's 132. So let's, we know that's close, but for some people that may be skeptical, let's just do 5, just to see. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16, which we know the 165 is much larger than 168. So, back to the song. Divide. That's 4. Multiply. 33 times 4 is 132. Subtract. 132. 6. 1. Bring down. So let's look at the song again. Divide. Multiply. Subtract. Bring down. Now, over here in our scrap space, we already have 33 times 5 is 165. So now, we're going to divide. How many 33s are in 165? It's 5. 33 times 5, 165. Subtract 165, and we're left with 0. So now, we stop. You continually sing this or you continually repeat the steps until you have a number that's less than your divisor. Okay, thank you guys for listening. And once again, the song goes, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. This is the way we learn long division, the standard algorithm way. Listen, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. All right, I'll see you guys later.